Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking MLB uniforms. Major League Baseball has seen all types of uniforms. We've seen sleeveless uniforms. We've seen uniforms with Jolly Rogers on them that are 4 times the size of my head. We've seen Tequila Sunrise jerseys, unfortunately. But today we will be taking each MLB franchise and ranking their uniforms on a nice little number scale. It is all science, folks. We are not messing around here. If you like today's video, feel free to leave a like on it, only if you liked it though, and let me know down below which franchise has your favorite jersey. Without further ado, let's jump right in. Before we start the rankings, I have to tell you about the number scale that I used because, again, this is all science. I'm not messing around. We have 5 different categories that I gave a number ranking to 1 through 5. It's basically a point system. We're starting with color scheme / palettes. The next one is fonts. 3rd is the hat, which is a very important part of a uniform. It gets its own category. 4 is the logo, and 5 is the full look plus accessories. 5 points per category. Max you can earn is 25 points. I even made my own spreadsheet. I really went hard on this for you guys. We will be looking at the full uniform group. So if you have a City Connect jersey, congrats, it will be included. If you don't have a City Connect jersey, I'm sorry. I do have to lay down a few ground rules about myself and my own personal taste. Number 1, I hate birds. They horrify me. I get chills whenever I look at one or when I have to walk by one, and we don't get along. I've gotten bitten by birds multiple times in my life. So if you have a bird logo, you're not starting off on the right foot. Second of all, I love a good pinstripe moment, okay? I don't know what it is, but a pinstripe uniform to me is just perfect. There's no other adjective I can use to describe it. If you have a powder blue jersey, yeah, you're getting a little bit of a head start. Lastly, I love color, okay? I love color, and you're just gonna have to take those rules for what they are. This is my own personal taste. This is not Bible. I also have one other disclaimer that I need to make. I don't really give a shit how classic your logo or uniform is. That doesn't make it more aesthetically pleasing to me. So just because you are the New York Yankees, that doesn't mean you have my favorite uniform. I'm not saying it's nothing, but that is not the basis of my choices. Okay, let's jump into the tier ranking now.
Astro slides into 3rd. His phone comes out of his pocket. Now that's a first. And there's Adam Hammer. Dude, your phone is down there. Hey, right there.
The tier rankings are very important, so please pay attention. At the bottom here, we have... Next, we have not my fave. These guys, they're not my fave, but they're not the ugliest things I've ever seen in my life. The next one we have is cute, I guess. They're fine. They don't really tickle my fancy too much. Second to highest tier we have is would buy a jersey. I would easily buy one of these. If I had the money to, I would. And last but not least, Trey Turner slide-esque. I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. Perfect. Art. Beautiful. Everything that you could ever ask for. We will be ranking each team starting from the bottom and ending with my favorites. My least favorite uniform group, I can't stand Houston's jerseys. To me, it's just a combination of boring, bland, and also gaudy orange. I don't really care for the orange and blue combination. The City Connect uniform that you guys have, it's so similar to what the normal uniform is. The hats, boring. I don't like them. And also, just because I don't like your uniform, that doesn't mean I hate your franchise. Although Houston, you're close. I'm just joking. Kind of. Next up, you were almost my least favorite, but you just missed it. So congratulations. It's gonna be Toronto. Now, remember what I said earlier. I hate birds. And I don't like bird logos. I do like the powder blues, obviously, but it's the bird logo that I don't enjoy, and the font. The font is so ugly to me. I hate it. it. Your hats are okay, but for me, really, it's the bird and the font. I would love to see a different font that reads a little bit better. So yeah, Toronto, you almost lost. You were second loser. Next up, and this one might be a controversial one. Like I said, just because you have a classic logo, that doesn't just automatically buy you a spot in the top. It just doesn't. Number one, they're boring. And that's fine. I get it. It's a classic look, but it's just not a look that I necessarily enjoy. The hats, it's the same hat, but just an orange D and a white D. So, and the orange. Orange and blue, I don't like the orange and blue combination. It's not my favorite. I would love to see reverse colors. Like, I'd love to see like a navy blue with white. That would be nice. Potential City Connect? I don't know. I feel like I'm really gonna upset some people with this. It's not a personal thing, okay? This is just my subjective taste in unis, okay? This is the last one in the My Eyes tier. It's gotta be Kansas City. Yeah, Kansas City, it's not my favorite. Again, it's a boring factor for me. They're plain. The powder blue is nice. I like the powder blue one, but the fonts and the hats are very boring to me. The logo it's just, I don't like the City Connect very much. It's kind of giving the same type of font as Toronto was. You know what I would love to see? I would love to see the powder blue worked into the regular home and away jerseys. That might be kind of nice. They're just plain. I think we can do better. We're moving up a tier. Congratulations. The rest of you guys are not burning my eyeballs. The first team on the not my fave tier is going to be Cleveland. For Cleveland, I like the red, white, and blue color scheme. That kind of gives you guys some extra points. The fonts don't do it for me. And your guys' hats are boring. It's the same hat. One just has a red bill and the other one is navy blue. Your guys' logo has grown on me though. I didn't initially like the Guardians logo, but it's grown on me a bit. So that's why you guys didn't end up in the bottom tier. So congratulations. Next I have another central team, another C team, the Cincinnati Reds. Now, the Reds City Connect jersey, I don't mind. I love a black jersey. Black jerseys to me are so nice, but the font kills me. I don't really like any of the fonts. The cursive one is okay on your guys' red jerseys. And the hats, same thing as Cleveland. It's a red hat with two different bills. It doesn't really do it for me. The black City Connect hat isn't my favorite because I don't like that font. I don't like the C. It's not my favorite. I don't know. They don't really do much for me. Not my fave. It's in the name. Next up, and this one shouldn't surprise you guys based off of what you know about me. I can't stand St. Louis's jerseys. Okay, it's not that I can't stand them, but they're not my favorite. Really, the only reason why you guys are in this tier is because I love a good red, white, and blue, and your powder blues are nice. And it's like an iconic powder blue. You know what I mean? Those are okay. But the birds, there's two, like, I have a bird phobia, and you expect me to want a jersey that has two birds on it. I also love your guys' cream jerseys. That also brought you guys above the My Eyes category. I love a good cream jersey. Yeah, it's the Cardinals. Unfortunately, it is in the name. That is why they are not my fave. Sorry. Next up, we have Atlanta. Not my fave. Now, listen. Atlanta is higher than all of these on my rating scale, my very scientific scale that I used. What saves you and puts you a point ahead of the other ones in this category is the yellow accent. I think that having that yellow in there, it gives the players an opportunity to accessorize with their shin guards and their elbow guards. And I think that having that little touch of yellow is nice. And your guys' City Connects, I love the City Connects. I love that they look so much like the old school Brave uniforms. But the hats, same color, two different bills. We gotta be a little bit better than that. And yeah, I don't mind the navy one either. The navy one is okay. I don't want to call them cute, and I wouldn't buy one, to be honest with you. I like the full look with accessories. I think it looks really nice. But other than that, it's just kind of middle of the road for me. This is probably gonna be my hottest one yet. So brace yourself. Ooh, which one am I gonna grab? Yeah. I think what it is for me about Boston's, number one, the City Connects. I understand the meaning behind the City Connects and I respect it, but I don't like them. I know that they're after the Boston Marathon. I know that that's what they were modeled after, but But honestly, if the colors were swapped, if it was a blue jersey with yellow accents, I think I would enjoy it a bit more. And I think it's just the colors, maybe like the shades of the red and the blue. They're just a little muted and boring to me. I don't know. I feel like they just always look kind of drab. It's just not my favorite. And you guys also only have one hat, and that bothers me. I wish that there was another hat that you guys wore besides the City Connect one and that navy blue one. I get the significance and the classic feel of the Red Sox, and I like your logo. Obviously, I like your logo, but the logo alone isn't gonna push you up to cute, I guess. I'm sorry. This next one shouldn't come as much of a surprise either. Remember what I said earlier about birds and orange? Yeah, when you get a mix of them together, it's just not my favorite. However, what puts them in not my fave instead of my eyes is the black, the color black. I love a black jersey. They've always been some of my favorites to wear, like growing up too, like when I played softball and stuff like that. The black uniforms and the City Connects kind of save you a little bit from being in my eyes. I don't like your full orange one. It's a little too loud for me. I like that you guys have a variety of hats though. The variety of hats helps. But that Oriole, it's scary. The fonts are fine. The cursive is okay. They're not my fave. They're not my fave. Last one in the not my fave category, and this one honestly is my fave of the not my faves. It's San Francisco. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's that City Connect. That City Connect jersey just makes me want to cry. I don't like the gaudy orange, and I think the orange on the pure white, I don't like it. And I don't like the hats either, the all orange hats, not my favorite. I do like your guys' cream jerseys though. I think they're really nice. I think the black Giants really pops off of the cream. And again, with the hats, it's the same hat with two different bills. They're my fave of the not my fave because I love the cream jerseys a lot. Too much orange. Not my fave. Next, we have the cute, I guess, category. I believe this is the most populated category, so there's a good chance your team is in this one. I don't think this one is too hot of a take. The Padres uniforms are okay. It's interesting because you'd think that like a brown would just be like my eyes, right? But I do think that they play off of the brown well. I like the pinstripes too. The pinstripes is kind of what pushes them up towards the top a little bit. I actually don't mind the City Connect jersey. I think it's a cool jersey, and I love that the players constantly use those colors as accent colors in the full look. I love to see like that mint green and that hot pink mixed in with like their pinstripe uniforms. I think it looks really nice. This is my next one. It might shock some of you guys. I got the halos in cute, I guess. And you might be wondering to yourself, Swilly, how are you gonna say cute, I guess, when I know dang well that you have a jersey? I do, but if I had to pick one jersey to buy from here on out, it's a City Connect jersey, because those are one of my favorite City Connect jerseys of all time, to be honest. I know the potential of what the Angels have had in the past. I think the Angels have some of the richest logo history in Major League Baseball. And I love our logo, but what we have now is just boring. I like red jerseys. The red jersey is okay, but looking back at older Angel uniforms, like our Anaheim Angels pinstripes, I think because I know what we've had in the past and I know what we have now, I just think they're so meh. But our City Connects are to die for. But yeah, they're cute, I guess. Next up, Colorado. Colorado was kind of a tough one for me to rank. And one of the reasons why I just could not put it in that would buy a jersey category is because of those freaking City Connects. It's giving slow pitch softball team. I think it's funny that the best that they could do was to model it after their license plates. I don't actually know off the top of my head if that's what they modeled it after, but that's what it looks like. I love the purple. I think the purple is great. I also love the pinstripes. The pinstripes are awesome. I love that black is a accent color. But other than that, the fonts don't really do it for me. The logo seems lazy. Not lazy, but like it's been done so many times. And the hats, again, it's two hats with two different bills. So as much as I would like to put them in would buy a jersey, based off of my very fair and scientific point system, they're in cute, I guess. Next one, I'm for sure gonna get my head chopped off for this one, but it's fine. It is what it is. It's just boring. It's just boring. The thing that I do like about the Dodgers uniforms, though, is again that red, white, and blue. I like that the red is like an accent and it's just for their numbers. I think the cursive is a pretty iconic, nice cursive, and I like the full look of the uniforms. It feels a little boring, but it's more of like a simple, clean look. The logo is a good logo. You did take it from the Angels, but it's still a nice logo at the end of the day. Another reason why it's in cute, I guess, too, it's just the City Connects, man. Like, you could have done so many fun things with that City Connect, and you decided to stick to your old school branding. And, you know, it's a choice, certainly, but it's not a choice that I get or like. Next up on cute, I guess. Let me explain myself here. To me, to be honest, the Cubs and the Dodgers are kind of on similar planes. I like the Cubs logo. I wish you guys rocked the C with the bear on it, with the Cub on it more though. I love the pinstripes. I think the pinstripes are great, and that's why it's a step above LA, to be honest. They're clean, but the City Connect, I don't really like their City Connect. I get it. I understand the Wrigleyville is nice. I get that. I like that the colors are also modeled after the Chicago flag, but it just doesn't really do it for me. I also don't really like that you only have one hat that you wear, so they're fine. It's a good jersey. It's cute, I guess. This next one, I'm picking the Nationals. Now, the Nationals are an interesting one because they probably have the best City Connect in Major League Baseball, at least in my opinion. That cherry blossom jersey is gorgeous. It's unique. There's a texture instead of just one solid color. It's so nice. Other than that, though, not really doing much for me. I don't mind the logo, although I always think of Walgreens whenever I see it. One of the reasons why it is in a middle tier as opposed to a lower one is the hat selection. I love that all of the hats are different. You have literally a different hat in every color, which I think is great, good variety. This is at the higher end of cute, I guess. If it was just the City Connect jersey, it's gonna be in Trey Turner slide-esque for me, but when you group everything together, it's cute, I guess. All right, we have two more in this tier. The next one is gonna be the White Sox. Now, the one thing that definitely shot the White Sox up a little bit higher is that City Connect. It's gorgeous, it's clean, it's simple, it's a black jersey, it's a pinstripe jersey, things that you guys know at this point that I love. I love the font on it. I love that it's similar to the actual Sox logo, although I don't love the Sox logo. It's fine. It's nice, but it feels wrong to put a black and white higher than a middle tier. You know what I mean? Like, you could wear it with literally anything you want. Like, what a gift from God, right? But the hats are the same. They're both two black hats. It's just a little bit too boring, I guess. It is at the top of cute, I guess, though, and I would probably buy a Southside City Connect jersey, to be honest. The last one I know is gonna ruffle feathers. And I think based off of me saying that, you know exactly which one I'm gonna pull. Yeah, I know. What doesn't scratch the itch for me is that they're just boring. They're just boring. And I get it. They're iconic. It's a classic jersey. I get it. I know. I gave your guys' logo a 4 out of 5, but it's just not my speed. It's just not my speed. The pinstripes are nice, but then the only other jersey you have is the away gray jerseys that say New York in a boring font. I did give the full look with accessories a 5 out of 5 because of how iconic it is, but the color scheme and the palettes for me are a 3. The font is boring. The hat is fine. I get it. They're very true to the Yankee culture over there in the Bronx. It's just boring to me. That's really it. They're just plain. And I know that they're classic. I know that they're iconic. And that's why they're in cute, I guess. You're lucky. If I was being cutthroat, I would have put you lower. But I can't knock the iconicness of the Yankees uniforms despite them being boring to me. So hopefully that makes sense. Please don't come for me. This is just my opinion. But now we have would buy a jersey. Congratulations. You are at the top third of this list. The first one that we have in this tier is going to be Minnesota. Now, Minnesota is in this tier because I love the rebrand that they did. I love it. The Twin City cream is just Chef's kiss. It's beautiful. I love, again, that the red is an accent against a white or a blue. It makes it pop. The fonts are modern. The hats I did give a 3 out of 5 though, because they're all the same color, and you guys know that I don't like that at this point. And I love that your guys' away jersey is a pinstripe jersey too. So I think the rebrand is a knockout. I think it's so good. I would buy 3 out of 4 of these jerseys. Next up is Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay might be one where you're like, the thing for me is that all of these jerseys are so different, and I love that you guys still use that Devil Rays logo. Using that beautiful Devil Rays logo with all of those colors just gives you such a variety of accessories to choose from, and I love when players add fun colors into their uniform. I love that Major League Baseball lets them do that now. May I remind you of Brian Wilson and his orange cleats, and he got fined for wearing orange cleats, and now guys are wearing cleats with 7 different colors on them. I also really like the Spark logo on the baby blue jerseys that they have. I think that that's a really nice logo. The hats are fine. They are 2 different colors. However, the logos are so starkly different that I still gave it a 4 out of 10. I love all of these. To be honest, if I was a Tampa Bay Rays fan, I would be a happy camper with all of the different jerseys that I could choose from. Next up, we have Pittsburgh. For me, I just love the black and yellow combo. I also really like the fonts. The fonts for me just fit the Pittsburgh Pirates logo so well. Like that, I don't know what the word is. I don't know the name of different types of fonts, but the Pirates font is just so perfect with the Jolly Roger. And I love that even though you guys only have 2 different hats, they're different colors. I think the yellow one is actually only used with the City Connect, but it's fine. I like the City Connect jersey. I know that that might be kind of a hot take. I love that there is a texture in the color rather than it just being straight yellow. I really like Pittsburgh's uniform set. I think they're really nice. I would be really happy rocking any of these jerseys, to be honest. Next up is Texas. I really like Texas's uniform kit, to be honest. Another hot take, probably. I really enjoy their City Connect uniforms. I think the cream is really nice with the black. I love that you guys have a powder blue. The fonts are really nice. I love the cursive and the block letter ones. And the thing for me, your guys' hats, 10 out of 10. You have 4 very different hats to choose from, and I love that. You guys might be seeing a theme here. I love hats. I have 20 or 30 baseball caps. I love a good hat. So if you have a good selection of hats, I'm here for it. But the powder blue is great. I do, like I mentioned, love a red, white, and blue moment, and I love the tones of all of these blues and reds. They're really nice. We have 2 more in this tier. We have the Oakland A's next. This one might be a little bit of a controversial take as well, but that's fine. I don't really care. You will never hear me not rant and rave about their Kelly Greens. Their Kelly Green uniform is everything. It's so nice. I love their Kelly Greens. It's probably one of my favorite uniforms in all of baseball, to be honest with you. I love the green and yellow accent colors. I think they work really well together. Again, I know that's kind of a hot take. I know that not a lot of people agree with me on that. They're just perfect. And I love that all of your hats are different, which gives you a nice variety. I love that you can play with the yellow and the green colors for your accessories when you have the full look pulled together. The logo is a little meh to me. I like the elephant logo that they used to have. I know that's like an old logo, but I love it. The fonts are fine. The cursive is fine. It's not anything crazy. But that Kelly Green, man, like I would buy a Kelly Green in a heartbeat, to be honest with you. The last team in the would buy a jersey tier is the Lowell Mets. Although they're not really Lowell Mets right now. They've been on a tear the last week or so. Now, the thing with the Mets for me is that every jersey's just so different. And I love that. Give me a black Mets jersey. Give me a pinstripe jersey. I also appreciate the fact that you use orange as an accent color and that's it. If you had an orange jersey, you're not in this tier. I'm just gonna be straight up honest with you. This blue and this orange complement each other, okay? It's not like a navy blue and an orange. It's a royal blue and a bright orange. I think they just mesh way better than a navy blue and an orange do. The black jersey is just beautiful. And I love the pinstripe. I like that you have different hats. I know that 2 of them are blue, but the logos are at least a little bit different. And the logo is fine. I think it's a good logo. And the fonts are nice. I like the Mets cursive. The New York is fine. But yeah, the full look with accessories really does it for me, and I just love those black jerseys. Congratulations, Diamondbacks, Marlins, Brewers, Phillies, and Mariners fans. You made it to the top tier. Now I will and have been ranking these in order of my point system. So there is a winner. Comment down below which one you think is gonna be my favorite. We're just gonna dive right in, baby. There's 5 of you guys. You have a 20% chance. Good luck. The lowest on this Trey Turner slide-esque tier is going to be Seattle. Seattle, I love Seattle's uniform. I've been really nice to all of my AL West counterparts except for Houston. So this should give me some sort of, I don't know, honorary please don't yell at me and please don't hate me club. The Mariners uniforms are just so nice. I love the seafoam green with that navy. So nice. I love your guys' old school cream with the blue and the yellow. It's just perfect. You guys have a fantastic logo. I love the compass in the middle of the S. It's beautiful. The font is beautiful. It matches the vibe of Seattle perfectly, in my opinion. I think the full look of the City Connect is not really my favorite, but the jersey is great. I love the jersey. It's very retro to me, which I enjoy. Honestly, snaps, man. You guys have some really nice uniforms. I would buy any of them, to be honest. They're all really nice. In 4th place, we have the Miami Marlins. The thing with the Marlins is that we're working with so much variety here, and I just really appreciate that. A bright red pinstripe City Connect jersey, I love them. I think they're so clean, and I know there's people that don't agree with me, and that's okay. How boring would society be if we all just agreed on everything, right? The black jersey is clean. I love the way that the blue and the red play off of each other. The old Florida Marlins pinstripe jerseys are so nice. I know that that's not really a part of their kit, at least I don't think it is, but it's on this list. I love the logo. I think the logo is super unique. And I like that it pays homage to the old Florida Marlins logo. I think that's really nice. I love the way that these full kits are accessorized. I would buy any of these and be pretty happy about it. I like the font too. I like the Miami font. I think it's a unique cursive and it kind of fits in with the Miami vibes. It's a beautiful group of jerseys, man. I love that all of the hats are different too. It's just chef's kiss. It's beautiful. In 3rd place, Philly. Now, I'm gonna be frank with you guys. These top 3, they were tied in terms of points, but I kind of organized it based off of which category I prioritize as the most important. I think out of these 3, the Philly P is the weakest logo. I mean, you wanna talk variety? The Phillies got you on variety. We got a pinstripe. We got a cream color jersey. We have a powder blue jersey. I mean, what do the Phillies not do? I would buy any of these in a heartbeat. I mean, that cream jersey is just beautiful. It's everything that you could ever ask for in a jersey. I love the way that these particular red hues play off of each other. They pop off of the jerseys so well, in my opinion. And those powder blues with that maroon, it's perfect. I love it so much. I love the Phillies font. I think that cursive is really, really nice. It's unique. The Phillies jerseys are just so clean. And there's a lot of variety, which I really, really like. I like that all of the hats are different as well. Congrats. 3rd place. We're down to our last 2. Who's it gonna be? Milwaukee is 2nd. I won't waste your time. Everything tracks with what I love in a jersey. You have a pinstripe option. You have a beautiful cream colored option. The dark navy blue with that yellow popping off. And I love the City Connect jersey. I think that blue, that powder baby blue with that yellow is just gorgeous. I think the font is really unique. I think it's something different, which I really enjoy. I like that you have a cursive font as well worked in with a block letter font. I think it's great. Your guys' hats are different. And don't even get me started on that perfectly crafted logo. You couldn't dream up something more perfect than that. It's an M and a B and it looks like a glove. Give me a break. I would be the happiest little camper rocking any of these jerseys. All of the hats are different, which I think is fantastic. Milwaukee, you really did it. You really did the thing. Perfectly made. Now that does mean that the Diamondbacks are number one. They are my favorite group of uniforms in Major League Baseball. Where do you even start? I could rant and rave about these jerseys for a long time. I love the color palette. The color palette is beautiful. You have a black and a red with a beautiful cyan blue. Stop. The black jerseys are gorgeous. The white with the cyan accent is beautiful. I know it's not really quite cream. It's like more of like a banana-y, yellowy cream, but it's beautiful. I love the font and the play on the S and a snake. I love it. It's perfect. And those throwback pinstripes. I've contemplated buying multiple throwback Diamondbacks jerseys in this purple pinstripe. I just haven't pulled the trigger, but it is one of my favorite jerseys of all time. I get that it's a throwback. Okay, I get it. Don't crucify me, okay? But how do you not have that in the back of your mind? The Milwaukee Brewers have the best logo in baseball. I think the Arizona Diamondbacks have the second best. It's literally a snake. If you look at it this way, of course. Its tongue and its little fangs. Speaking of fangs, the font in Arizona is 2 fangs on the end. I mean, it doesn't get more crafty than that. I would be the happiest camper if I had any of these beautiful jerseys. The point that's missing is for the hats. The hats are very similar to me. I wish that they could do something with that cyan blue. I know it's kind of hard to have like a full, I know they did it for spring training. I wasn't the biggest fan, but working that in somewhere might be kind of fun. But yeah, baby, it's the Diamondbacks. Here are my final rankings. I'm sure everybody agrees with me. Thank you guys so much for ranking these jerseys with me. I do love fashion. I do love jerseys. I do love hats. So this was really fun for me. Let me know where you think I went wrong. Again, I'm sure everybody agreed with me. There is a minority that doesn't agree with everything I said. Feel free to let me know. I will take your constructive criticism into consideration, but I probably will not change my mind. Thank you guys so much for being here. Don't forget to like the video, only if you liked it though, and let me know down below which MLB franchise has your favorite set of jerseys. I love you so much, and remember to not let sports affect your mental health. I will talk to you soon. Bye.